is a really good golf swing. I actually had a chance to look at this in the break here, and it's a really good golf swing. There's a lot of good things going on. I'm going to put this on a loop here for us, and look at the motion that he's got here. I mean, this guy's an athlete. This is a really good swing, but he's got one little flaw that he does, and this is so common. We just have this one little thing, and it all of a sudden we have that day when we can't control it, and the ball starts doing all kinds of different things, and then we lose trust, and then we lose confidence, and the next thing you know, we start shooting higher scores than we want. Here's the problem. Mike has a very good setup position, really an excellent position at address. And when the club goes back, the club is going back in a very nice motion. And what ends up happening is when he takes the club back, he doesn't create an exact full extension through this backswing, and as a result, what he does is he has a little bit of an out and over move in his transition right here. So watch what happens. He takes his club up to the top of his swing, and then right here, the top of his backswing is about right there. But what happens is that when he starts to go in the opposite direction, his wrists work in an opposite way, and the head of the club starts getting to the ball side of the handle, and in effect, steepening the angle of approach, and that means that he's going to have some real hand activity through that hit, and all of a sudden trouble can occur. So what happens is you're going to see this move right here, where he goes from that position right there to this position right here, and as he starts to set it, now all of a sudden the shaft of the golf club is very steep when it comes down. You can see that the angle of the shaft right there is in between the forearms, and then as a result, when he starts to come down, as he gets into impact, his hands get very busy. You can see that heavy release right there, and that's all because of that one move. So this is what I want you to do, Mike. When you set up, and by the way, very good job. If you've been working on your swing with somebody, they've done an excellent job. If you've been doing this by yourself, brilliant. But what's happening is when you get up to the top of the swing right here, and Tommy, if I can get a 2, what happens is that when you're starting down, you're going like this. You're basically tilting the head of the golf club towards the ball. And all good players will lay the shaft down. So the shaft of the golf club will go like this, and then it will go like that. That shaft will drop like that. That will create some lag. What I want you to do is a very simple drill. You're just going to hit shots with one hand, and it's going to be your trail hand. Now, this is going to be very difficult for you at first because you're used to going like this. So if you come back and go like this and then try to hit the ball, you're going to have to reroute, and it's going to be an athletic endeavor. What I want you to do is continue to work on it. And as you start to do this, what will happen is the club will lay down, you'll create some power, and more than anything else, you'll make it so it's not a timing mechanism that's happening as you go through that hit. All you're going to do when you hit these shots is you're going to hit some 40 or 50-yard shots just so that you can retrain your mind and your muscles to let your wrist go like this instead of going like that. Okay? All right. Let's see what we can do with our friend Carlos